Contrast is bistable. When there is a high contrast, it means the image will be black and white, whereas contrast resolution is having more gray shades, which also means that contrast is low, or contrast resolution is low and contrast is high. And our grayscale maps will decrease because of the contrast, and the contrast is also looking at the brilliancies. The scan converter is what takes the electrical signals and turns them into images. It first goes from analog to digital, and then it goes to pre-processing, which is before the image is stored, and then after it's stored, it's post-processing, and then it goes back from digital to analog, and then the image is displayed on the screen. Pre-processing is before the image is stored or frozen, and the changes you make during this are irreversible because once it's frozen, you can't change them. And post-processing is after the image is stored or frozen. In this, you can go back to the original numerical values. And dynamic range is a method of describing the extent to which a signal can vary and still maintain accuracy. It is part of compression where it reduces the signals in order to compress the larger and smaller ones together, so you're just reducing the signals. So the larger one will still stay the larger, and the smaller one will still stay the smaller one. And a narrow dynamic range would have more contrast, while a wider one would have less contrast. Edge enhancement is adding contrast to the edges of the picture in order to make the picture look sharper. So if the picture just kind of, the edges aren't really that well defined, you can add edge enhancement to make them much more defined.